Well, good morning. It is very early in the morning for me here. It's 10 to 7 in the morning, and Polar's here with me. And we also have a wonderful doll that I have shown many times before, but she's still in her Christmas outfit, rightfully so, because she's known as Baby Beautiful or the Miracle on 34th Street doll. More the second one name than the first. But her real name is Baby Beautiful, made by the Ideal Toy Company. She's a gorgeous doll. Very highly sought after, and also very expensive, but still, in the right place, at the right time, you might be able to get her for a very good price. And I mean low price. If a person doesn't know what they have, what they're selling, and nobody bids against you, I'm talking about eBay, if nobody bids against you, you might be able to snatch her up for a lot less than what they're normally going for. But this doll can go as high as, I've seen some, as high as $1,000, and anywhere as low as $300. You're starting at $300 and going upward. But I never paid that because I was one of those ones who waited for one to show up where somebody didn't know what they had, and they just put it up there as a mama doll, which is what she is. She's a mama doll. She's also a flop doll. Her arms and legs flop, or they call them swing legs or swing arms too. So anyways, I also have sitting here with her the Miracle on 34th Street book. It's a paperback book about the story about the Miracle on 34th Street, and let's see what year it was written in. There's the Santa Claus. And this one here is been printed many times, this one here, 1952. It was copyrighted in 1947, about the time when the movie came out and the doll came out and everything. So anyways, I do have the book, and I also have, from the movie, a picture here of Natalie Wood, who played the little girl in the movie, holding her. This is why this doll was in the Miracle on 34th Street movie. And there she is saying, I believe, it's silly, but I believe. And there's the doll with the little squigglies down her head. She got that for Christmas. And here she is here with her little squiggly hair coming down. Everybody wanted this doll back in that day, and they still want her today. Now, she does come in a variety of sizes. The smallest I have another one. She's 17 inches. If you go back on some of my videos, back quite a bit when I was going through all my dolls, I pulled a secondary one out. And she's a brown eye version, and that's why I wanted the brown and the blue eye version of this doll. Sometimes these dolls can have a real, I don't know if it's the way they put the eyes in, they can have a real bug-eye type look. I find with some of them, and other times the doll's eye seems to be pretty good. I've heard some people say that about that the doll looks like the eyes are bugging out a little bit. I don't know. I don't find mine to be, but I have seen some online where the eyes just seem to be like bouncing right almost out of the socket. And I don't know if it's because of the way they were put in and they're just not balanced right. But anyhow, most of them look pretty good anyhow. But we're going to change her today, get her out of this Christmas outfit. She's wearing a little shrug with a little Scottish print dress here. So it's time for her to get out of that, I would think, because Christmas is making its circle around again, but it's only August, so we still have time to dress her in many other little dresses before Christmas comes back around again. Now, this is not the biggest doll, the biggest size. There's a 27-inch one. I think mine's the 24-inch one. We can measure her right now. And we can make sure, I'm pretty sure this is not the 27-inch one. I would love to have the 27-inch one, but it's called Money and, oh, let's see, to the heel, yeah, she's the 24, wait, where does this go? Yeah, 24, yeah, she's the 24-inch one. There's still another 3 more inches bigger than her. That's what I thought I had, the 24-inch one. All right. But there are a variety of sizes between that 17 and 24-inch one as well. So, but she needs to be a barefoot princess as well. And she is not up for restoration at all. I'm keeping her the way she is, but my 17-inch one is. So Oh, I really enjoyed her in my doll collection. And if you get one too, or if you have one, you'll find out, or you are finding out how nice they are to have in your doll collection. But like I say, if you look at in the right place, right time, you might be able to find one. And I have seen this already on eBay, where this doll has gone for a low price because somebody didn't know what they had. So just saying, you know. Now she is not marked at all. That's why. She came with a wrist tag, so that her identification is there is none to identify her. She's nothing on the back of her neck at all to say ideal or anything. You won't find one with the name on the back. It was all done by a wrist tag. But she is made by Ideal. Yeah, so... Now, mine does have some issues going up the arm a bit, but nothing that's lifting or coming off at this time. And she is not up for restoration. I love the way that she is right now. I'm going to keep her the way she is. Not all dolls need to be restored. You know, so... But we're going to put on her a nice little... I'm trying to bring up some of my vintage, not vintage, but, well, vintage and antique type look clothes. Something she would have worn in her day. And these are actual baby clothes that a baby did wear at one time. This is the slip. And it does have a button right here. So we undo that button on the shoulder. I had slips that were like this, that had a button on the shoulder, on one or both. I remember those. A lot of times I never undid them. I just didn't need to undo them at all. There we go. And then we just come up here like this on her. Oh, that's cute on her. It's a fit. It is a fit on her. So let's get this other shoulder up here. It's the size you want for her. There we go. I feel like I'm getting a cold. The weather has changed abruptly here. We are like getting cold at night. It's only August, and it's like you need at nighttime you need to put something on, like a hoodie or a sweater of some sort. I'm looking at people right now walking their animals, or just walking, and they got shorts on but a hoodie, and it's just because it's cold on the shoulders, and that yet the humidity will roll in still. You'll get heat in the middle of the day. You can see autumn trying to take over. Like, we got leaves that are falling in the back of our yard. Not a lot, but every now and again some will fall down, and you can see that what's coming next. You know, this is typical for our area. But usually August stays warm, but not this August. And I feel like I'm getting a cold or something. My allergies have been really bad all of a sudden here. Oh, but it's a nice break from the high humidity that we experience here. We're near. I live near the Great Lakes, so we get a lot of high humidity. But it's been a little bit different right now. This is not typical August weather. Usually August can be hot here. But I welcome it. It's nice to have the break. And, oh, that looks cute on her. Oh my goodness, I love this dress. I just found it in amongst all my dresses. And I thought, oh, I got to put this on her. This would be great on her. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. There we go. Oh, now let's put a hat on her too. And she's got to be a barefoot princess too, because we still got some warm weather right now. There we go. I found this little hat. I got several out here. Let's try. I'm going to try this one here first. I don't know. This is might be a little bit on the big side for her, but I'll try it. Oh, it is cute though on her. Oh my goodness, yeah. It's a very lacy bonnet. Now that, whoops, we got this back underneath her neck. There we go. Now we do have that one. That is cute. Some of these bonnets I've been wanting to get on my doll, but I do have one other here that really, I think, might speak more to her than even this one here. Seems like I never get that lacy one on a doll. I sell it on another I want to make sure we see her squiggly little squiggles coming down. I have that one too. Huh. Let's bring this up on her there. I'm not sure which one would be the better one for her. And I got one more here. This seems to be a little bit on the small side. Let's take a look at this one here. Now that one might fit her, I think, a little bit better. Yeah, I think I like this one better. Don't want to take away from that yellow, her yellow embroidery on her there. Let me come in. I want you to see that yellow embroidery on her dress. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love these older dresses. I don't get them on my dolls enough. Oh, it's starting to get blurry now. There we go. We'll go out a little bit there. Oh, that looks nice on her. I think that's what I'm going to settle with, that bonnet there. But she's a gorgeous doll. I love her very much. I've enjoyed her in my doll collection. And if you ever get a chance to own one, a Baby Beautiful or the Miracle on 34th Street doll, do so. If it's at the right price or whatever, even if you have to pay the full price and you can afford it, go for it, because it's a doll that I think that's only going to go up more as collectors hide them in their collections, and they're not going to be seen for many, many years again. And every now and again, one will show up. What I would like to see done for her, though, is I'd like to lift her arms, because a lot of these little dresses should be, like, her arms should be up more. And there are things I'm going to do for her to help her out so she poses better. As time goes on, I will be looking into that. And I'll show that online when I do that, how to lift the shoulders up. Sometimes it's just needing more stuffing to bring them up a little bit, and because the stuffing does become compact and it does lose its grade inside of her. What was beautiful stuffing in the beginning, you got to remember she's getting up there in age. You know, she's at least over 70 years old now, so she, you know, the stuffing is that much older too in her, and so things need to be lifted again. And so we're going to do that for her, get her shoulders up, because I don't like how her arms, the cloth shows above the puffiness of her sleeves. Her arms should be up by rights, but that's something down the road I'll worry about. Today she's going to be just who she is, and but she's a gorgeous doll. She's been well played with, but she's not harmed by it, though, as some become. But anyways, I think she's something to be sought after and to look forward to get one in your doll collection. Like I say, she does go for a clip. Do I agree with the price? That's another story. But that's just how it goes. This is how the market is with this doll here, and like many other dolls that are highly sought after. But every now and again, I have seen them on eBay going pretty cheap, because somebody didn't know what they had, and that's when you jump in. And I did, and I got one for a very low price, under $100, and that's how I buy them. And I might have paid 50. I can't remember. I didn't go looking up her price what I paid, but I do remember slightly. I know it was under 100. I do remember that, because I am very frugal, and I do look for dolls that are going for next to nothing if I can get them. I have paid a big price on some dolls, but not on all. And if I had it at the time, it was in my doll savings account, I bought. And I didn't always pay the big price, but I have paid some big prices. Not the highest of the highest, though, that a doll could go for. So, but she is a gem, one of the gems of my doll collections. My doll collection, I mean. And I've adored her, you know, and I feel honored to have one in my collection. So again, another wonderful doll if you're looking for her, Baby Beautiful or the Miracle on 34th Street. And like I say, she's identified by the curls on her head. That's how we know you have a baby beautiful, is those little wisps of curls on her forehead. So that's what you look for. But again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming by, sitting and listening to me, and you know, seeing her get changed into her little dress here, and her little vintage, not quite antique, but vintage dress, you know, I'll leave it at that. More vintage than some of my other dresses that are probably, some of my clothing goes back to the 70s, where this one goes back a little bit further, maybe to the 50s, and more to her time period too. So anyways, again, I enjoy her big time. You know, she's a wonderful doll. So thank you for joining me. Leave me a comment about what you think of her. And if you can, like we say, that's our mail in the air, no stamp needed. And we don't have to worry about waiting for a mail person to put it in my mailbox. It just comes automatically. And subscribe if you're passing by, so you can learn more about these dolls. And these dolls that get rarely shown in a doll collection. Every now and again I see somebody put their baby beautiful in their videos. And it's nice to see them being shown, but I know there's many of them out there tucked away, and they need to be seen and enjoyed by other eyes beside my own. All right, thank you again. We'll be talking to you again really soon. Bye-bye.